How you doing? My name is Tom Reynolds. I'm a teacher at the Bromfield School in Harvard, Massachusetts, and I'm also the chairman for the Central District Massachusetts Music Educators Association. And I want to let you know that a number of things happened at our meeting last Tuesday, which I felt made it necessary to outline some of the changes and some of the suggestions that were made to make sure everybody understands what's going on. Please, first of all, check out our website at www.cdmmea.org to get all the latest updates. You're going to find there's a lot of different things on there that are important to check out. For example, the calendar has a couple of things added to it that we want to make sure that you have picked up on. In terms of email addresses for some of the people on the executive board, some of the managers, some of those have been changed. Some of the people have been changed on those positions, so you want to make sure that you check out that area. We happen to be, by the way, still looking for an assistant senior band manager, an assistant senior jazz band manager, an assistant junior band manager, an assistant junior orchestra manager. And please drop me a line at treynolds@worldpath.net if you're interested in participating in that, or perhaps if you'd like to call me, I would have no problem. You call me at 617-529-9402. Some of the changes that I want to make sure that you catch for the festival auditions, particularly if we start with the senior high one since they're coming up so soon. First of all, the senior high vocal piece only needs to be done one time through, and we've notated that. And also the senior high jazz trumpet piece, we have found some students may need to take some sections down an octave to make it more playable and to make it more musical. So we wanted to make sure that you knew about that and that you could plan on that accordingly. Certainly, if you have any other questions about that, feel free to call the jazz band manager, Steve Yavaro, at Hopkinton High School. Incidentally, for those of you who are going to be going to audition for junior high jazz, for high school jazz rather, please remember that our audition site is going to be at Hopkinton High School, and that's something that was added later, so we wanted to make sure you got that on the calendar as well. In the area of the junior high auditions, there are also a couple other changes. For example, the viola piece, we're only asking you to play movement 1, and then for the we have all the names of the junior high jazz ensemble pieces for the various instruments. So the audition pieces are now listed on the website, and that's updated. We also have had a situation where there are a couple of scales that we found that needed to be updated so that they could be more playable for students. One of them is the junior high tuba sheet, scale sheet, and the other is the junior high French horn scale sheet. So please catch those changes as well. Those are very, very critically important for the kids to get the right sheets so that when they come to the audition, they will feel really, really well prepared, and that they're also doing the same material that we're asking them to produce. Now, some of the other things I want to bring to your attention, we have hired all the conductors for the Senior High Festival for January 2010. They include, for the Senior High Chorus, Ms. Kayla Werlin of the Long Meadow Public Schools, for the Senior High Band, Mr. Dan Lutz of the University of Massachusetts at Lowell, the Senior High Orchestra, Mr. Christopher Hill from the University of New Hampshire, and the Senior High Jazz Ensemble will be conducted by Jeff Leonard from the Lexington Public Schools. We're very excited to have those conductors on board with us, and we think they're going to give our students a really exciting experience. In terms of the Junior High Festival, we have two conductors set up. The first one is the junior band conductor, Mr. David Healy from Boston College, and Central District's own, for junior high chorus, Central District's own Diane Cushing, who's on the vocal faculty at the Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. Many of you, I'm sure, will remember her as the very fine choral director at Gardner High School. And Diane, of course, grew up in the Central District, attended Central District in high school as a student at Quabbin Regional High School, and we're very excited to have her as a guest conductor for the Junior Central District choral director position, which is going to be held in the spring of 2010. So in any case, those are the people that are going to be coming on board with us, and You're going to want to check out some of the other things. We're also going to involve this year's seniors, make them eligible for our Central District Scholarship. There are going to be 2 scholarships giving out at $500 apiece. And we want to make sure that you contact Doug Miller at Wachusett Regional High School, Sherry Dirkazarian at Wachusett Regional High School, or Amy Collins at Algonquin Regional for information about that. So I think that updates everything that I wanted to tell you about. We have a lot of information coming out, and I hope that you will find that this particular year's festival will be very rewarding for your students. It's a difficult time for all of us with some of the financial issues that each one of our schools are facing, and it's really, really important that we stand together as a group of teachers in the district to try to be as helpful as we can to one another. And I'm hopeful that we can really pull together and have a really, really great year in spite of some of the difficulties that some of us are experiencing in these financial areas. So in any case, I hope this has been helpful. One of the great things about a computer, of course, you can shut it off. And at any time, if you felt particularly annoyed by getting a message like this, it's just great because you can just go over and go and click and it's off. But I hope that you found this helpful. It's just another effort that I've been trying to make to try to see what we can do about communicating with you in terms of the various details and the things that will be important to you and your students to participate in our district festival this year. So have a great rest of your day, and I hope that this has been of help to you. Thank you. Take care.